Hello guys, welcome back to more PES 5 Master League. We're at Celtic Park for this one, guys, and it looks very nice here. So yes, been a very long time since we played Celtic. Well, I mean, we've obviously played them this season at home, but very long time since we've played them away, sort of, because I think the last time was season 1, wasn't it? And wow, you know what I mean? It feels kind of strange coming back here. Last time we came here, it was 1-1. We didn't even win. Guys. Unfortunately. So hopefully we can try and get the win today. Haleb starts with a very memorable goal. If you remember in Season 1 that he scored here. I think he scored it from outside the box. Looks like Piersman's going to start in goal for them today. Former Liverpool player there who didn't quite make it in the team. But, It's all in the past now. It's already relegated Celtic, not really playing for much else than pride. And yes, we're away and Chelsea are at home. So yes, who knows? This could be all over by half time. We don't know what the Chelsea score is. Has it already been played? Is it going to be half time when we check the scores? What's going to have happened there? We don't know yet. So let's just stick to our game plan and find out. Kallstrom and Haleb are going to partner each other because they're both on red form in the attacking midfield. Gerrard and Iniesta are going to partner each other once more. What else we got going on? Oh, this is not good early on here. Iniesta's going to have to get back to it. Reece is going to cover. Mutu and Torres are going to be up front, so our strongest two. Mutu has got 17 league goals now following his 5 against Birmingham. So yes, before that game he only had 12, believe it or not. It feels like he's got a lot more than that. He is actually second to Thierry Henry in the league, so he's still up for the golden boot, but he needs to get a few more goals in these last 2 closing games of the season. So yes, in the defence I believe we've got Heitinger who returns to the squad. He's on high form. Decided to maybe weaken the team just a little bit, I guess you could say, and because we've got that big game against Everton, and if Blackburn can get something out of their game with Chelsea, then we've got half a chance. You know what I mean? We might as well give it a good go, but we've got to get through this game yet. And what are we doing here? Puyol's got to cover this. He will just do in the end. Heitinger's on Maloney here. He's going to get the ball off, but it is a foul there. And the way we played against Birmingham was absolutely amazing. The relegation battle is still on. That's going to go to the last game of the season. So yeah, Puyol is in there with Heitinger in centre-back positions. Reece is at left-back. And Sergio Ramos has come back. He is on the right side. I was going to throw Van Bronckhorst in, but decided not to right at the end. That's just about it. Carson is also in goal today. I've decided to take out Czech and put him in again for the simple reason that Czech needs a rest. And you know what? Let's give it everything we've got against Everton in the last game. Let's see if hopefully we can end the season on a high. And here's Mutu. He wants to add to that collection he got last week. It's not going to do it there. And we are struggling a little bit against Celtic here, you know what I mean? Not too many attacks from us so far. But, I believe we can still get going. Here's Torres, who I was debating whether or not to put him in the team today. I was going to actually take him out and maybe put Palman, but decided not to in the end. I figured I might as well play him if he's on red form. And that's a good ball there. Here's Mutu. And again, brought off the ball there. We're not having too many good chances early on. But one thing I have been thinking about just recently is Carragher. And I think Jamie Carragher is going to leave the club in the summer. I think like there was this one game that he played not too long back. I can't remember who it's against, but I think we conceded a goal. I think we drew the match. I can't remember which team it was we played, but he just wasn't looking too great. And since then, he's kind of been dropped from the team. And Mutu is way off target there. Needed to be better than that. So in that case, we don't really need to find a replacement because Mertesacker, who hasn't got a whole lot of games this season, is available to replace him. He's not actually playing this game though, Mertesacker. Believe it or not, he's not in the on the bench. He's been left out, but I reckon next season he'll get more game time. You know what I mean? He's been all right once he has been playing this season, and he hasn't been bad. Here's Mutu. What a goal from Mutu that was! Well, that came out of nowhere. For definite. What a cracker that was. And that's his 18th league goal of the season. He's only one behind Thierry Henry, depending on how Arsenal get on today. And what about this? Goalkeeper rooted on the spot. Didn't need anyone else or anything. That was Schwartz-esque. You know what I mean? Schwartz has powered a few in like that before in the past when he used to play for us. The goalkeeper is never getting to that in a million years. I remember this one particular goal that Schwartz got against Fulham in Season 2, and it was an absolute power drive. It just reminded me of that one right there. But Schwartz is like the new big guy at Barcelona these days. And, he sort of moved on. Doesn't mean, he couldn't return one day, though. He's still a very young player, actually, and he's got a lot of goals. He's up there in the goal-scoring charts of all time. So, where are we going to pass this one out to? Let's play it short to not Iniesta, Heitinger there. Here's Hleb. We are 1-0 up. We're doing our bit. And here's Mutu again, who's going to be brought off it, though, unfortunately, that time. Here he is again. Can he pick out Hleb? He will. Hleb! Oh, what a save by Pearsman that was. I'll tell you what, he never really pulled off a save like that for us. But I'll give him that one. Hleb looking to repeat here the similar sort of goal that he got here a few years ago. And Torres' header is going to be picked up. And, just when you think sometimes you're going to score, things can happen. But the Chelsea game is the one we're looking out for today. I guess we're looking out for Wigan and Birmingham, seeing how they get on. And here is Torres, who's been brought down. It's a little far out there, but Mutu could line this one up. I don't believe we scored a free kick this season. It is a little too far out in my opinion, though. I think we're going to pass this one short to Gerrard. And here's Mutu. Here's Hleb. Here's Karlstrom. Passing it around well, but we can't really pick out anything here. Here's Karlstrom. And here's Hleb with the shots. Oh, we're high pressing. That's a good ball through. And, Mutu was waiting. It's going to go out. Passing it around well, though, definitely. And Reece is in there. Gerrard's waiting for the header. He can't reach it. And they've got a couple forward here. We've got to be on our best defensive behaviour, I suppose. Oh, this is not good. Reece gathers up, though, for us. And there's a foul there. So, we're sort of in the race for the most goals in the league this season too, because I think us and United have scored something like 63 each or something like that. So we're still sort of maybe hunting for the most goals scored in the league, which is maybe just a little thing there. But here we are, and that's a penalty. And it is, and it's got to be Mutu to take it, and it will be. He went right against Birmingham last week. What's he going to do this week? And he goes right again, and it's 19. He's in the race for the Golden Boot. Thierry Henry and Mutu, 19 each currently, depending on how Arsenal are getting on at the moment. But he goes there again, and he gets it. Easily done there, easily done. So, yes, he's on for the hat-trick yet again in this one. Torres wondering what he's got to do to get a goal. Still. That's got to go out of play, and maybe there's still a little bit of time here. At the end of this first half, Sergio Ramos is going to get back to that one. It's kept in. And it's still there. And Carson's going to pick it up. That's easily enough done. And we're going to give it right back to them, but it doesn't matter. That is half-time. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's continue this in the second half, please. Well, here we go then. Second half is off. And interesting news, guys. It's half-time in the Chelsea game, and Blackburn... Well, they're not winning, but it's 0-0. It's 0-0 with Chelsea and Blackburn. So there is still a slight chance, because even if Chelsea draw today's game, there's a very slight chance that they could still lose the title, because we could still win it on goal difference on the last day. But Celtic, who have already been relegated and have been struggling this season, have to win that game. So we'd be putting all our eggs in one basket, banking on them to win. And do we really see that happening? I don't know. I really don't know. But, you know, anything could happen yet. Let's not give up just yet. You know, it's possible. Really, ideally, we could do with the Blackburn to beat Chelsea. Because if Blackburn beat Chelsea, it's very possible that Celtic could even just get a draw against Chelsea on the final day. And he's Mutu, who's not going to get the goal, unfortunately. They could even get the draw, and we could still win it on goal difference. But we, you know, we're going to be against our rivals on the last day, Everton. But we're not giving up yet. Like I said in the last episode, we ain't giving up yet. We're going to have faith all the way to the very end. Here's Sergio Ramos. You know, at the moment we are doing our job. And here's Gerrard with a drive, and it was going off target anyway. Can't we really want a fair goal in this one? That's what we could maybe use. And that's going to roll out to Iniesta. Here's Ramos. Gerrard again. That's back in there. It's going to come back out yet again. Iniesta's going to have to close it down. Beattie was to it. And Carson picks up. So, yeah. Easy stuff. It's going to come back to Puyol yet again. Let's get it back out there. It's a bit of a weird ball there to Carson, but he had it under control. It would be good for Cech to rest today, though, because he can prepare himself for that Everton game, especially if the results, and fingers crossed, you know, they do go our way. Here's Mutu. And here's Sergio Ramos. That's a good ball. Here's Gerrard, who's going to swing it into the box. And Iniesta's in there. That's a good ball. Here's Haleb. Here's Kallstrom. And it's going to be Haleb with the drive, and it's going to go wide, unfortunately. Never mind. We're playing good, though. We're playing good. We are going to make a couple of subs. I am going to throw Shimizu on there for Haleb. And Sergio Ramos is going to come off for Van Bronckhorst. So, yeah, the form of both of those players that have just come on are good. So, you know, I kind of want to play Shimizu more. You know what I mean? A lot of speculation of him maybe moving on, maybe moving club or something like that. Here's Mutu for the hat-trick, and he will not find enough space, unfortunately. But I guess we'll maybe take a quick look at some of the other leagues at the end of this game, just find out how other teams have been getting on. You know, in the Spanish league and stuff like that, see what's going on in those leagues. And we've kind of slowed down a little bit, though, since getting that second goal. So Kamara's going to come off, Sutton's going to come on for them. And you know what, Iniesta is on his own there. And here's Shimizu. Oh, he had an effort. Karlstrom whips it into the box. Here's Iniesta, who takes it down and has a crack, and it's off target, unfortunately. It was a very good move. He had the space there, but he just couldn't get the angle right. Torres is going to come off a palm. That is going to be the last sub today. Torres has had a bit of a mediocre game today. It's not, maybe even less than average, you could say. It hasn't been too great. You know what I mean? We've got the goals and stuff, but we haven't been amazing. That's for certain. And that's a ball forward to Palm, who is not going to give it up, but he didn't get enough there. And that ball is not going to make it through to Muto. A lot of our passing's sort of been off. But here is Shimizu. And again, I don't know, we're just maybe getting a little bit nervous in this game now all of a sudden. Not looking as comfortable as we did last week, I could tell you that. That was a little bit of a good move there by Shimizu. I think we all want to see this Mutu hat-trick, don't we? But I don't think it's going to happen now. 2 minutes added on. Here's Gerrard. Whipped in ball. It's going to be with the Celtic players, unfortunately. Is that going to be the full-time whistle? No, it's not. And here comes Celtic. And they really screwed that chance up there. That's going to be the full-time whistle for sure. And not a really great second half from us there. Very kind of poor, I want to say. But, you know, the job is done there. So let's have a look at them results, I suppose. So, individual game records, guys. Mutu, the man of the match, 7.5. Who else could it have been? Haleb, 7.5 as well. Took him off. Maybe shouldn't have, but oh well, you know. I don't know. Maybe since taking Haleb off and that, we maybe slowed down a little. I don't really know why, to be honest. You know what I mean? We struggled to sort of get going, but then we got 2 goals, and then since then there wasn't really much else. It's as if Celtic almost stepped up their game a little, but 6.0s at least across the board, so it's not too bad. Even the subs came on and all got 6s. Well, there we go, guys. That's it. The league title is over. It has gone to Chelsea. They have beaten Blackburn only by 1 goal. If they had just held it, we could have maybe had an exciting final game of the season, possibly, where there was maybe the chance we could have still won it, but never mind. It's game over now. We've done well though. We've cemented second position, so we'd have an automatic Champions League spot. We've got to take the positives out of it. Otherwise, yes, Newcastle have beaten Rangers 2-1. Arsenal have drawn with Tottenham 1-1. I wonder who got the goal though. Middlesbrough have beaten Birmingham 2-1. Everton have also beaten Wigan 2-0. So, yeah, I think I think that moves Birmingham back up, I think. I'll have to check it in a moment. We United have won 1-0 against Fulham, and Manchester United beaten Aston Villa 2-0. So there it is, confirmed. Chelsea are champions. They've hit 73 points. The maximum we can get is 71 now. Let's go out for it though in the next game, I say. Let's try and get there. Us and United have hit 65 goals each. So yeah, sort of maybe a mini battle for the most goals scored there, but we've definitely got the least conceded battle. We've won that. Even Newcastle aren't that far behind. They've scored 62, had a pretty good season. Arsenal have only just hit 50 points. That's pretty unbelievable, to be honest. We United have cemented a European position as well, so they're going to be back in Europe next season. Fulham have just missed out, moving down to the bottom. No, Birmingham are still in the relegation zone. 29 minus goal difference each, and I think it goes on the amount of goals scored. So Birmingham have scored 30, Wigan have scored 32, and because Wigan have scored 32, which is only 2 more than Birmingham, they actually go ahead. So Wigan going into the final day in a much more a better position to survive than Birmingham. Birmingham really got to hope that they can at least maybe get a point and maybe Wigan lose. Or it could even be, guys, it could even be that they both lose, but Wigan lose heavier than Birmingham, and that pushes Wigan into the final spot, guys. So it's going to be very exciting in the next game week to see who goes down and who survives. But Wigan, I really feel like they deserve to stay up. Really feel like they fought for it. But we'll find out next time. Blackburn and Rangers do survive. And Aston Villa haven't had that great a season. So looking at La Liga, guys, going into the final day, Barcelona or Madrid could take the title there. Barca on 69, Real Madrid on 68. It's that close. You know what I mean? If Barca draw, lose, and Madrid win, look at the goal differences, 42 each. Barca have scored 74, Real Madrid 71. So, anything could happen there. But, Barca could lose, Real Madrid could draw, and then Real Madrid will take the title if that happens. So, unfortunately, we can't look at the fixtures or anything. Going down to the bottom, though, look at that. Sevilla in a relegation position. Who would have thought that? I didn't ever think they would be 15th. And in that spot at the moment. Unfortunately, though, of course, in this game, you can't be relegated. There's only one league where you can be relegated. The other three, you can't be. So, hypothetically, they are in a relegation position. Looking at Serie A, Juventus have already won the league. They're 24 wins, scored 61, conceded 23. Goal difference, not the best in the league. Inter actually have the best in the league, even though they conceded more, but they have scored 10 more. Which kind of makes up for it. They've cemented second position as well, so they've got the automatic Champions League spot. AC Milan can't get there. Roma have got a European spot. Udinese could lose theirs potentially. Fiorentina have still got a chance. Parma are in there as well. Even Palermo could, but it'd be very tricky for them to get into that sixth spot. They'd have to hope for quite a bit there. Moving down to the bottom, it is Livorno and Chievo Verona who are in the relegation spots, guys. Lazio are 10th there. Finally, guys, look at that. League 4. Stuttgart. Well, they could actually lose the title on the last day here. It's very possible. They've scored 50 goals. They've conceded 33. So Ajax have also conceded 33. They've scored 48, though. It's very close with a goal difference. If they lose and Ajax win, there's a good chance Ajax could take the first position. But yes, Stuttgart. I think it's been Bayern literally every season since season 1. I think that have won that league. This time it's a new German team in Stuttgart. Bayern not done so great. They're going to be 5th. Well, they've got the potential to move up to 3rd there on the last day, but yeah. Benfica are still not done. They could still get an automatic position for the Champions League, but they would have to really rely on other results. So same with PSV there. Yeah, Lyon are in there as well in Europe, but Anderlecht could steal it. Even Marseille could steal it there. Even Panathinaikos could steal it there, guys. Potentially even Dortmund could steal it there. So yes, looking down to the bottom though, that's Club Brugge who are 15th and PSG 16th. Unbelievable stuff. Anyway, guys, looking forward to the final fixture of the season then. This is it. The final one, guys. Can you believe another season has gone by already? It's just incredible. And just before I get into the final, I just want to say that Mutu is joint top of the Premier League goal scorers with Thierry Henry, so he is looking to earn the Golden Boot in the final game. Can Mutu get it, guys? Mutu and Thierry Henry both sitting on 19 at the moment, so there's a chance for both of them to take it, or it could even be shared, who knows. But yes, Blackburn are going to be taking on Wigan. Wigan fighting for survival. Blackburn not done too great this season. They've hit 27 points. They've only just come above relegation, so it could be a good sign for Wigan that they travelled there in hopes of it. Birmingham are going to be at home to Newcastle. Now you really it'd be odds on for Wigan to stay up here because Newcastle have had a fantastic season. I think they're 4th in the league. They're even higher than Arsenal. They've got a European position. They've scored, I think, 64 goals this season. You would bank on them beating Birmingham on the last day. So my money's on Wigan to stay up. for definite, but you never know in this game, guys. Middlesbrough are taking on United, Manchester United and Tottenham, Rangers taking on Fulham, Chelsea will have a guard of honour from Celtic on the last day, and Arsenal are taking on Aston Villa. So yeah, guys, we're going to end the season off against Everton, guys. So yes, that is it. The title has been decided. We can't win it. Chelsea are double winners, European and League. And we're going to be ending off with our rival game at home. So let's end off in style if we can, guys. We might as well try and put out a full strength team and just see how many goals we can get. Hopefully it'll be a much more exciting game against Everton this time around, because last time it was 0-0 and it was pretty boring. But yes, guys, that is it. I will see you for the final fixture this season against Everton at home. Thank you for watching, guys. We'll find out who wins all the leagues. We'll have a look who we're going to be having in pre-season and whatnot, and we'll find out who's going to be relegated. I will see you guys then for it. It's going to be exciting. Comment, subscribe, and share as always. Take care.